all you would need to do is go to VieIsme.com, vieisme.com, and that's where you will find everything about Memoirs of a Forgotten Child and also what I've been up to. I do daily blogs, so it would be in the blog section. I also do YouTube videos, so it would be in the YouTube videos. And for the book, you can either go to the book, which details what's inside the book and the reason of it coming into existence. And if you already know all that because you watched all my YouTube videos, then you would go to the store tab. And at the store tab is the back cover and the front cover together. And you would just click. The miniature version of the book, and then you would get to the book page, and then you would get to the cart, and all you gotta do is click add cart and proceed from there.
So today's video is going to be about positive affirmations, but not what you typically think. My video is going to be about why positive affirmations don't work. I know a lot of people go about it, especially when it comes to like self-esteem or when it comes to envisioning your future. People just say positive affirmations. If you just keep on saying positive affirmations, everything will come true. It's about positive thinking. And if you could change the way you think, then everything will follow in your patterns in life, your plans for life. And I'm being real with you, that's not what happens. A lot of people believe that the universe is kind of like an ear, where if you speak it, it will come to existence. That's why they say choose to power or speak your existence. And that is not necessarily false, but it's not only about speaking in positive terms or speaking about things that you want to happen. You have to actually put work into having it happen. You just can't talk about it and then it happens on itself. Nothing works like that. Children don't even work like that. You have to tell them 15 million times and then actually sometimes have to do it with them so they can get the gist of it. So when it comes to positive affirmations, it's no different either. You would have to actually do the things that you want to do. Like, I'm an author. I couldn't just say I want to be an author, and then the book would be written in itself and everything would be completed and edited and formatted and all that jazz. You would have to actually put pen to paper and take time and energy to actually write. So positive affirmations aren't necessarily false. It's just not as specific as it should be. Now, there's nothing wrong with using positive affirmations for your self-esteem, because in the society that we live in, where your self-esteem is associated to what you have and who you know, it's great to look at yourself and say, you know, you're beautiful for X, Y, and Z. You have a bomb personality and all that good stuff. That's great if you're working on shifting your mental perspective, your psychological perspective, because how psychology works, it's the study of behaviors. And if you're getting signals, which you are on a daily basis, whether it's from media, whether it's from your family, your friends, you're always getting certain messages. Whether they're negative or positive, you're getting those messages and they're sitting in your subconscious, and your subconscious has more power over you than your actual conscious. But that's another story. But when it comes to your self-esteem, yeah, positive affirmations are really good. And if you follow that up with, you know, you're pretty, so let's do pretty people things too, which would be, you know, going shopping, finding clothes that are flattering, you know, buying makeup, feeling good, going to the gym, eating healthy, you know. So not only speaking that you look pretty, but you're actually doing things that pretty people do, which is upkeep their body. So even with positive affirmations, when it comes to a self-esteem thing, you'd actually have to put in work, because talking just isn't enough. Like the old saying goes, you know, money talks and bullshit walks, but not necessarily the money part, but the bullshit part. You know, you have to actually do what you said you were going to do. That goes with positive affirmations. Now, there's nothing wrong with drawing out your life or planning out your life, which is great. People do vision boards. I was going to get into it, then I realized I don't have time. I wouldn't really know keep with it, so I didn't do it. Vision boards are great. And if you're the type of person who likes to piece things out, who likes to be creative, who likes to see things, a visual person, that's great. But it's not just wish upon a star, put in, I want to live in this house, I want to have this job, I want to do these things, you would actually have to follow up with like, okay, how would I be able to get this type of car? How would I be able to live in this type of house? How would I be able to go to these type of places? And most likely than not, they're gonna cost money. So you're gonna have to figure out a way to make that type of money. So I don't necessarily knock affirmations, but there has to be some type of movement with it. Positive thinking is great. Positive thinking will influence the decisions that you make, because the more times you hear you're great, or this is great, or you're doing the right things, it leads you to do more great things and more positive things. And the more you hear negative things, the more likely you're going to do negative things, because, you know, influences. But it's all about you taking that position to actually make that move. You have to make that move. And it's not always necessarily the right move. It's not always the most planned out move. Sometimes it's not even the move that will get you to where you want to be, but at least you made that move. So you always have to make that move. You can't stay stagnant and say, well, at least I have a plan, at least I thought it out, at least this is just what I want to do, this is my vision. You have to actually move. So that is my video on positive affirmations. Hopefully you keep on with your positive affirmations, but also look at it critically and actually move, because even if it's not the right move, whatever move that you do will get you to a direction. And the more you learn from your moves, the more likely you are to align to the right direction. So hopefully this video helps. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know if you use positive affirmations. Do you know someone who uses positive affirmation? Does it work for them? Am I totally like out the loop that if you just say it, then it will be that there needs to be no movement? Let me know in the comments below. Be blessed as always.